In this video, we are going to learn how we can backup and restore or schedule the company backups in QuickBooks. So let's get started with this video. Now, to secure the company data, companies must take the regular backups because every day they will be entering hundreds and thousands of entries, and that financial records is really important for the company. Let's suppose that at some point, if the data is damaged or corrupted, then it can result in huge financial losses for you because you will be managing all of your records in QuickBooks, right? And also, let's suppose that you enter hundreds of transactions each day, different employees are entering the data, but you realize later on, the very next day, that the transactions that are entered in the earlier day were completely wrongly entered and needs to be corrected because either they are in the wrong ledger or something like that. So in that case, you have to manually either delete hundreds of transactions, or what you can do is just restore the backup copy at the earlier point. So if we consider this situation, then the company should take the backup regularly, even on the daily basis. Now let's see how we can take the backup of the company. I will just simply go to File and click on the backup company. Now we have the option to create local backup or restore the existing backup. So I'll create the local backup. Now again, it will ask you that do you want to save your backup online or locally? If you want to use the online backup facility, that means the backup will be stored in the QuickBooks cloud storage, and for that fees may apply. But if you want to secure it by yourself to some other location other than your normal hard drive, because obviously if it is corrupted or lost, you will lose the backup copies as well. So it is recommended either you can store it on a USB flash drive or an external drive or at some other location. So let's select local backup, click next. Now for now, I will just browse the location and I will store within my drive, but it is not obviously recommended. You can choose some other drive, the flash drive or Google Drive as well. So click OK and just name it as, let's say, QuickBook Backups. Actually, let me choose a folder that I created, which is D drive folder, and let's store it as QuickBooks Backups. Now you have the option to add the date and time of the backup with the file name. So it is recommended so that you can easily identify at what point was the backup saved. There is another awesome feature that you can limit the number of backup copies in the folder to, let's say, 3. You can set it to 30 if you want to daily keep a backup. So in that way, it will keep on taking the backups on daily basis. But when the 30 backups are completed, it will remove the earliest one to make sure that it only has the latest 30 backups. Now, if you check the online and local backups, here you have the reminder to backup when I close my company every 4th time. So this is the normal setting. Let's say that you are closing for the 4th time. So it is considering that you are closing the day and you want to take the backup. It will automatically remind you the 4th time. So if you want them to remind, keep it checked. But we will uncheck this because we will also see how we can schedule the backup automatically so that it can take automatic backups on a daily basis or a weekly basis. Now it will make sure in the complete verification that the company file is okay and not corrupted, as you can see here. So you can keep it checked and click OK. Now it says that the directory we have selected doesn't exist. If you want to create it, yes. And now it is showing you the caution that I just recently told you, that you have told us to save the backup in the same as hard drive that holds the company file. We do not recommend this. So as recommended, it should be in the USB flash drive, Google Drive, or the external hard drive. So since we are considering just for the sake of example, I will use this location. Now it will ask you the second question, that when do you want to save your backup copy? You want to just save it now, or you want to save it now and schedule the future backups only, or you don't want to save it now, you only want to schedule the future backups. So whatever you want to do is you can just select according to that. Now for now, I will just save it so that we can learn the complete process of the saving the backup first, and then we will see how we can schedule the future backups. So let's click on finish, and now it's taking the backup. All right, now the backup is complete, click OK. Now let's see the benefit of it. Even if you have completely lost the company file, you have accidentally deleted it, or something bad happens and the company file is deleted. So we can completely recover it from scratch. Let me show you how. I just close the company from file and then close the company. Just hide it but this is hiding the company, not deleting it completely. So we will delete it completely from this location here, which is shown D drive QuickBooks live files. So I'll just hide these and then I'll minimize, go to the live files and just delete all of these. So this is now completely deleted. Skip this. Now if we want to restore it completely, I can just use this option, open or restore an existing company file. So let's click on it. Now it will ask you if you want to access the live company files, but the live files we have just deleted. So I want to restore a backup copy. I will select the local backup and let's choose the location. This is the location which is in D drive and QuickBooks backups. Let's click on open, next, and next I want to save it in the QuickBooks live files. Save, and there you have the restored backup of the company. Alright, now this is the method of taking the simple backup. Now if I want to take this backup on a daily basis, either what we can do is just keep the reminder on our phone to take the backup, or otherwise we can prefer the work of automation. So when we talk about the software, automation is our top priority. So that's why we will automatically schedule the backups for 30 days. So let's see how to set up that schedule. I'll go to the file and click on the backup copy, and from here I will create the local backup, the same area which we have used just now. We will select the local backup, click next, and now I want to only schedule the future backups because we have just taken the backup of this particular copy. So let's only schedule the future backups. Click next. Now, how do you want to take the backup? I want to backup automatically, save the backup copy automatically when I close my company every 3 times. No, I don't want this option because this is just the normal prompt to ask the user whenever he closes for the 3rd time. So this is not very useful. In fact, I want to backup on a schedule. So I'll create a new schedule here. I will write, let's say daily backup. And where is my backup stored? Now again, it is recommended to use some external drive or some other location than your normal drive. But for the sake of example, we are choosing any particular location within our hard drive. So QuickBooks backups, number of copies I want to keep is 30. At what time do you want to take the backup? For example, I want to take the backup on 7 p.m. let's say. This is the closing time, and run this task every week or every twice a week. That means it will miss 1 week and it will take the backups on other week. But I want to take the backup on every single week. And on what days you want to take the backup? I want to take the backup on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Saturday, Sunday is off, so I don't want to take the backups. So in that case, you can limit the monthly backup to 22 only, because Saturday, Sunday, it will not take the backups. So the monthly backup consists of 22 days. Now, if you want to click on save, you need a password, which is your Windows password. So let's mention the password, click OK. Now just mention that password, click OK, and we are good to go. Let's click on finish, and your backups have been scheduled as specified. Now it will automatically take the backup on 7 p.m. tomorrow. So you can check that by yourself. So guys, this is how you can take the backup, restore the backup copy, and schedule the future backups in QuickBooks.